In the past 2 videos, I built Kai, Cole, Jay, and Nia's bedrooms in Lego. And now we're going to be doing Zane and Lloyd. Last video, I wanted to see if we could get 600 likes, and you guys completely over-delivered and gave me a total of 1,200 likes. So in this video, I want to see if we can get a total of 1,300 likes as a challenge. I'll still continue the series regardless. So we're going to start off with Lloyd. If you didn't already know, this series is based off the LEGO Friends sets as well as the LEGO Tower video game. The first thing we have to worry about is the bed. Now you guys like Cole's bed a lot because of its functionality, and I want to create something similar for Lloyd. So this is my Lloyd's room, all plain and everything, and it has nothing in it. But for the bed, I want to add something special. I want it to be a bed and a weapon rack. So here's the bed, and as you can see, it's on hinges. The reason being is you can push it up and you can reveal that there's a weapon rack underneath. As you can see on the backside, there's a light green and dark green color scheme. That's what I try to keep throughout the whole thing. And yeah, to build this, it's a bit complex, but as you can see here, this is how you could do it. You can pause the video and look at these images and figure it out. It shouldn't be too hard, but it is still a bit complex. Now that we got the bed out of the way, I want to build him a dresser, and this dresser is a pretty simple build. All I did was do this, yeah. Now earlier I made a post on YouTube asking what you guys think I should put in this, and you guys said to maybe put some pictures on a nightstand, or for Lloyd to have a secret stash of candy so he can still have the child in him.
Consider this a warning, Ninja!
So I added a table, but the prime function of this table is you could take off its lid and see chocolate inside, and pretty much Lloyd could just hide sweets in here. But this table is looking pretty empty.
What? Who made my bed? Is that? Hello, mint? Ah, the most refreshing mint of them all. But how?
So I definitely had to add a pillow mitt, but there's another stud hole, and for this, Nemomo's going to be helping me out with one of his builds. He built this mech, which appeared in the show.
And we learned that, for some reason, elemental powers can close them. But the merge quakes are getting more frequent and stronger. If they continue like this, it's only a matter of time before they rip the world apart.
Anyway, I want to add some plans of building the mech in his room, so there would be some reference to it, so I did this right next to the pillow mint. Now after that, I did have a little shelf at the top, and for that I want to put Master Wu's staff because it would fit there nicely, and when it closed up, it would work out well, so I kept it like that. Now you guys all really wanted a photo of Lloyd and Garmadon, so I definitely had to do this right behind his bed, so it's just there, and when he folds his bed up and sees his weapons, it's sort of gone. And lastly, I decided to add another print, and that being a built-in board with all the ninja on it. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It just shows the different realms and what he thinks they are, and he's just drawn them out, which I think looks pretty cool, and it works out well. Here's a shop at home image. This set retailing for $14.99, having a total of 167 parts. Now for Zane the Pain with the ice in the veins. I started off by building a base for the room. It's pretty simple, and then so I added a bed. I actually added a bed rack because I thought Zane would probably use it, and for the build, you can pause it and look at it. It just looks like this. It's nothing too big, nothing too complex, yeah. So then I put Zane's bed, and then I want to add a little nightstand, and the nightstand also has a pretty simple build. You can build it easily, and on top of that, I added the Falcon, Zane's silver Falcon, because a lot of you guys wanted it. Now, after that, I actually added a little dresser for him. It's really simple build, a bit like Lloyd's, and I did also put a meditation mat, because he loves meditation, and this meditation mat looks fine on the floor, you know, it looks good. And then after that, I decided to add some shurikens along with the bow and arrow because those were both his weapons at one point in time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for most of Zane. So I also made a post about Zane, and like you guys wanted, I put in a falcon. But there were absolutely tons of you guys who told me we need his dad. No, not like his actual dad, just the pictures. And so I made this picture, a little drawing of Dr. Julian that I'm going to say Zane painted. I did take this custom Dr. Julian made by 810823 and use it as a reference for this piece of art. And so with that, that would be pretty much it. However, I did want to add one more thing. I love this one comment that said, as iron sharpens iron, brother sharpens brother, and so I had to put that as a poster in his room. And yeah, here it is. For the LEGO Shop at Home image, this set retails for $14.99 and has about 184 pieces. That's it. Bye.
Sharpens iron, sensei sharpens student.
Iron sharpens iron. Sensei sharpens student. Iron sharpens iron. Sensei sharpens student.
Iron sharpens iron. Brother sharpens brother.
Iron